Hey, good morning. It is Thursday. We're going to start our new chapter. Before we get into starting our new chapter, I have a new journal question for you here to answer. I'm going to change some things up in how I do journal questions. You're still going to write your answer into your journal, as you can see here. So you're still writing your answer into your journal, but I also then want you to read your answer on Flipgrid. I think for future consideration, I'm thinking about groups who get the most points at a certain point in the quarter will probably get some extra credit, but I need you to prove that you are actually doing that work to actually deserve the extra credit. So we'll kind of see as we go. So today, when you answer your journal question, answer it in your notebook, journal question in your journal rather, like you normally would, but then later record yourself reading your answer from your journal. Don't type it on a doc and don't just read it straight from a website. Make sure you're reading what's in your journal. And second thing, don't forget that vocab you started yesterday. It was going to be due on the 27th, which is the next Tuesday. All right, so that is our start. We're going to start looking at the industrialization of the United States, and specifically after Reconstruction and after the war in the West. And we're going to kind of, after today, what you're watching here, you're going to be able to kind of summarize some of the early technology and revolution and changes that's going to advance industry in the late 1800s. But before we get to that, I have a question for you to think about. I want you to answer this. I'm going to have a spot on Google Classroom for you to answer this as well. And what I want you to answer is this question here. You ready? Here it is. By the way, if you're writing any of this down or your journal question, just pause it right here. Here is the question I want you to answer, and you'll see it also in Google Classroom. It is, why was the United States able to have such a large role in helping win wars such as World War I and World War II? All right, this first part, I want you to answer this question, and I'm going to post a separate video which will start our notes. I will catch you in a bit.